Então, galera, beleza? Chegamos aqui no GR.
Yep. Gallagher Hall. And that's as close as you're getting to it.
Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Damn it, Lee. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help you.
Obliged.
Então a gente já pode passar aqui.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Cavalo. Ah, então vamos lá no BG. Tá aqui no celeiro.
huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us, and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
O cara tá apaixonado mesmo.
Oh, look out for their guards. Their words were strangers than ours.
Howdy. How are you, man? Things could be better.
Esse cavalo.
Come on now, boy.
Vou ter que ir lá. Se for ironia, deve ser na frente desse terreno aqui, cara.
Yep.
Bem longe, né? Perto. Ou é perto, mas é longe porque eles têm muitas terras. Deve ser isso. Pensei que ia tomar uma chutada aí agora. Tá, vamos ver onde que ela tá. Dá pra ver. Não tá aqui. Guarda ali, cara. Tem, dá pra ver uma camisa ali, ó. O cara tá olhando pra frente. Vamos fazer tem um L ali no fundo. Aí é mais fácil. Tem um ali, ó. Qualquer coisa a gente cai no pau. Por aqui, cara, em algum lugar. Não dá pra visualizar. Tem dois ali. Vou sair nesse buraco aqui, ó. E tem um ali na porta ali, cara. Tentar ir pela água. Tá muito aberto, cara. A água tá gelada. O cara tá me vendo. Bom, passei. Caraca. Pô, em cadeia isso, cara. Galera, foi uma péssima ideia. Eu tentei passar pela água, mas não deu. Então eu vou ir por trás. Correr o máximo possível assim. Porque deu merda, porque eu tentei pela água, ele ficou com frio, ficando com frio. Depois a saúde foi descendo até morrer. Pô, ela deve estar ali, cara. Com certeza. Típico. Vamos ver se dá pra entrar numa casa dessa. Dá não, deve fazer parte do cenário. Tá, vamos tentar de novo vir pela água, agora é um caminho menor. Ah, lá. Então não dá pra ficar fazendo muito passeio em água nesse jogo aqui não, por causa desse detalhe aí. Galera, chegamos aqui.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different, but if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful, like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't. Well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Tá, agora... Mesmo caminho. Vai ser sacanagem se tiver alguém aqui nessa área aqui também. Ó, efeito cadeia. Vai, meu filho. Isso aí. Tá, antes de prosseguir, vamos comer alguma coisa aí pra poder... repor as reservas. Eu fiz uma carne, cara. Carne é bom.
Nine, three, one, two, three, four.
Caçador de recompensa. Então, galera, é isso aí. Eu vou fazer as outras missões. Então, galera, vamos aqui no D aqui. Isso aqui é o xerife. Eu e o Dutch temos que vir aqui fazer alguma coisa aqui. Eu não sei o que que é.
And here is my dear friend,
Então vamos lá, o Dutch já tá aí já.
Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
That's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told
Cara tá
you we
bêbado
was
em
moving up
pudim,
in
mano.
this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time.
O Dutch tá muito animado.
Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go. Archibald, how are you?
Vamos nessa, rapaziada.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you
É,
were a
o
big
cavalo
help
vem
with them
atrás.
Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace.
Ah,
if
tá
they
vendo o
had
motivo
any
da
grace to
riqueza
start
deles?
with.
Trabalho escravo.
I have no time for tax dodging.
Aí se ferraram.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
Vamos ver se dá pra fumar alguma coisa aí. Acho que não dá pra fumar nada.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
Vamos dar uma olhada ali, galera. Parece que teve um crime.
These damn flies.
Look good. Come on, mister.
Once in a while.
Keep your eyes open.
Salteadores.
No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Deputy, get over here, please. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this
É,
up.
vai deixar o cara aí? Salteadores. Ah, eu que vou pilotar?
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Yep.
Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. Go right at the crossroads.
Eles devem estar aí por perto.
The nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. They're right again here. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood?
A neva bem densa aí no jogo aí, ó.
Operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Vamos puxar as pistolas já.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
I will handle this.
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job. Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The chicken. A fine idea.
Devia ter do pedido pra ir pela
Remember
direita.
what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it. Deputy Williamson.
Então vamos lá, galera. O cara meteu diretão, mano.
See one by the bridge over there? Oh, hell.
Peguei ele.
Well, shit. Oh, hell.
Pronto.
I think I
Basta.
saw another one guarding the still. I'll get this feller trussed up. Come here.
Deal with the last one, get him to the wagon.
Caraca. Vamos lá pegar ele.
You lost your damn mind?
Alright, let's go.
Alright. Vamos lá, meu filho. Vocês ainda dão sorte que eu tô trabalhando pra polícia, porque se fosse eu mesmo, eu já teria matado todo mundo. Os homens da lei, trabalho excelente.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
O certo era apreender todo o material antes de destruir. Corre, corre.
Shit! We got men over here!
Isso aqui a gente mete bala. Esses caras.
Give me a hand with these bastards!
Sorry, boys. We're putting you out of business.
We're taking blood for every drop of that shine! Look out!
Vamos eliminar somente aqueles que oferecem risco. Pronto. O cavalo morreu. Sabe. Tá bom. Nossa, aqui. Vamos aproveitar que ele não tá vendo. Tá matando o maluco. Esses caras que não morrem. O cara tá enchendo tudo de tiro ali. Nada. Olha lá. Shut up, motherfucker. Ah, vai ver esses aqui tem que ficar preso mesmo. Não vai ser saqueado ainda. Fazendo o trabalho do xerife.
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Pera aí, o que tá acontecendo aqui? Vou dar uma olhada por aí. Vai ver tem alguma informação boa aí pra nós. Esses aqui vai ficar aí mesmo, né? Então deixa pra lá. O que tem aqui? Biscoito. Bom, galera, acho que não tem mais nada aqui não. A gente pode ir embora agora. É isso aí. Fizemos o trabalho. Pegamos todo mundo. Agora está todo mundo sob custódia. Vou voltar pro Dutch.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no good, white trash,
a corrupção já começando. O certo é destruir tudo, não levar pra si.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Pera aí, tem problema aqui. Ah não, os caras ali que tá. E o cavalo?
Can we just ride together now? So, back to what you were saying.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean? young
Será que vai dar
Dutch.
caô no meio do caminho?
I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go!
Ah, eu vou...
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Meu cavalo é mais possante. O acampamento deve estar longeão, cara. É isso aí mesmo, ó. Deve estar longeão. Aí o Dutch. O Dutch ficou pra trás. Aí o cavalo tá muito bom, cara. Tá muito possante esse cavalo. Tá andando muito. Nem tá cansado. Cadê? Já chegamos no acampamento já, né? Eu acho que aquela cena lá bugou, hein? Ó, isso que é cavalo bom, cara. Saiu daquele lugar até o acampamento só maltratando o bichinho nem cansado tá. Agora que ele tá se cansando, mas a gente já tá no acampamento, então forçar um pouco. Isso aí. Chegamos aqui no acampamento.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
É isso aí, galera. Então, terminamos por aqui.